Okay, so it's Monday. It's about 7:30, 20 to 8. I don't know if you can tell by the look of me, but I am absolutely knackered. Like, really knackered. Anyhow, I've got here. I feel like I could just fall asleep against this tree. I'm just sat in a plastic bag at the moment. I don't know if you can see that. I can't be bothered to move right now. I've got here. I said put my bike up where I need to. And got myself a beverage out the bag. Too right. Just need some time. That was a long cycle. Like a really long cycle. Well, they've been about 8 o'clock. It's quite late as well. I think I'm just going to enjoy the last of the light, and then I'll put myself something together to eat. If I can be bothered, actually. Do you know what, thinking about it? I'm not even sure how hungry I am right now. I don't feel hungry at all. It's that exertion, getting up here. And why am I so tired, you might ask? Well, this weekend we had a hen do at my mum's. Obviously I wasn't involved, I stayed in the tent in her garden. But, you know, like there was noise and whatnot. And, hens aren't quiet. And yeah, so I didn't get much sleep on Saturday night. And then I had to get up and go to work on the Sunday. So I went and done that. Done a 12-hour shift, having to get up at 5. And it was so busy. Just so busy. So, worked like a dog. It's got to Monday. And then feeling totally like I just haven't had enough sleep. I've got on the bike. Come out here anyway. Can't really keep staying at my mum's in the garden, that's not right. And so at the moment, I mean, I did have another place to go that was closer to my mum's, but I just wanted that peace and quiet and no one around, so I could totally chill. Get up when I want to get up rather than when everybody else wants to get up. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I'll get a bit of a lay in the morning, because by jeez, I need it. Especially as I've got an hour ride back to walk the dogs. But I do love the dogs. I do love them. So, you know, I persevere. And it's a bit of extra pocket money. So, who can moan? Anyhow, I'm going to sit here now. Finish my cigarette. And yes, it's a cigarette. If I smoked anything stronger right now, I'd be out for the can. I certainly wouldn't get my tent up, that's for sure. So I'm just going to chill for a bit. Watch the woodland. See if I can hear anything going on. It's nice, isn't it? Very quiet. No one around at the moment. Actually, saying that, I heard someone calling a dog a minute ago, so possibly. Sorry, I'm just having an itch. Wow. Well, here's to my 1 day a week work and being totally shattered for it. Cheers. Still, it's another 80 quid in the bag. Sorry, just getting attacked by a mosquito there. Where'd he go? Look at it. Oh no, it ain't come back. No, it's not come back. So, as you know, I'm doing this to avoid, like, ridiculous debts. And it's not that I've really enjoyed the proceeds or anything like that. It's not that kind of stuff. It's all to do with local authorities, governments, tax, you name it. Anyway, they just don't believe that I wasn't here for 3 years, and they're just putting sums on that and saying that I owe them. Anyhow, just to give you the latest on my scenario, despite only earning £80 a week and staying below the threshold, my paycheck this month, they've deducted from, despite being below the threshold. Now, there is such a thing as protected earnings, and they're not allowed to take below protected earnings. They done it anyway. Payroll paid it. I'm absolutely livid. Don't get me wrong, it was only a tenner, but it was a tenner out of 370 quid for a month. For a month, that's what I've got to live on for a month, 370 quid. And they took £10 out of that. Well, it was £11 to be precise, but I just don't know what more you have to do to avoid this shit. You know, like, I'm living in the woods. I've given up my tenancy at my mum's. I'm living in the woods. I work 1 day a week. I'm on a really tight budget. I have to live within my means and be really sensible about it. So, in amongst all that, they can take anyway, by the look of it. I can't afford to phone payroll because I can't afford credit. I haven't got that luxury. So I've emailed them, and get this, they sent me a protected email, right? So I had to go through this whole shebang of registering with this protected thing to find out what this email said, expecting it to have some information in it. Do you know what it said? We've put it in writing. Sent it to my mum's in writing. Why couldn't you have said that to me in a normal email? What's the matter with these people? Are they, I mean, they're clearly smoking some strong drugs, because who the hell does a whole long shebang thing of a protected email just to say, we've sent you the information in writing? Why bother protecting that? You're not telling me nothing in private there. Why not just put it in the bloody email? Honest to God, sometimes it makes you lose the will to live. It really does. So that's a whole new thing. I'm so strong in my beliefs. I'm now weighing up whether or not I've got to hand in my notice and live off of squirrels. I mean, I'm going to have to spend a little bit of time thinking about that, because I will starve eventually. There's just not enough. There's not enough game in the area for me to live off of wildlife. There's just not. I have to be able to supplement it somehow. But for the record, just so we're all clear, I don't claim any benefits at all. I'm not interested in taking anything that ain't mine. But what I've worked for and I earn is mine. And these stupid bills that they keep plucking out of the air. I mean, how do they come up with these sums? 3 grand, one of them saying. 3 grand. What's that, like £1 a year? How do you pluck that out of nowhere? How do you say, ain't heard of you in a while. Do you know what? I think you might owe me 3 grand. That's like me not seeing my best mate for a little while. And when it's just, I see her, I go, oh, do you know what? You ain't seen me for 3 years. I think you might owe me 3 grand. How about that? Fucking ridiculous. Sorry for my language, but I'm very angry about the whole deal. I'm very angry because you don't go through all of this to then still have it happen. You know? I can't fight it. I can't afford to fight it. So what am I going to do? I've just got to put up and shut up. And that's it. No. Not for me. Can't live like that. Can't sleep at night knowing I'm paying people money that I don't owe them. How'd you sleep with that? Got a little bug on my hand, sorry. Just save it rather than squish it. But yeah, where'd you go with that? So they've got me up against the wall, and I'm now, I mean, let's see what payroll's got to say in their written letter. Hopefully it's, oops, we made a mistake, let's pay you back that protected income. Hopefully. If it's not, then I've got to seriously consider what I do next. I mean, this life right now is hard enough. And it's not like I'm out in the outbacks of America. I'm not in the Canadian wilderness. I haven't got any of them luxuries of being able to live freely. Not here. I've got to hide from everyone. Can't be spotted, because as soon as I'm spotted, my spot is just gone. So I can't do that. I have to hide from everybody. I have to live on a very tight budget, like extremely tight. Although I can afford my necessaries, I don't have much of a life outside of that. My life is literally cycling around, finding new spots, hiding in the woods, walking with mum's dogs. You know, I have to live out of tins. And don't get me wrong, none of that really would bother me if it weren't for the fact that while I'm doing all that, someone's still taking from me, and it's not what I owe. That's what bothers me. That's what really bothers me. It's eating me up inside. Eating me up. So anyway, I thought I'd share my latest troubles and woes with you. Winter's not even here yet. Yeah, funny, huh? Funny. Could I do this without any money in the winter? Not sure. Not in the UK. Not here, anyway. Not here. Well, if it comes to it, I think I will just take a very long walk. A very long walk. And let nature take its course. At least it'll be on my terms. Sorry, another bug. But at least I'll be able to leave this place on my terms. You know? Do it my way. But it's just madness. Madness. I'm not crying, by the way. I'm just sniffly because I've just sat down and I'm having a drink and chilling out, and when I've had that big ride, my nose is running. I'm a bit sensitive to the change of the weather, and at the moment it's getting a bit cooler, so I'm going to start sneezing in a minute. I can feel it coming. Oh, sorry, I just had a shudder. Oh. Cheers. Well, on that happy note, or unhappy, whatever. On that unhappy note, I'll leave you for a minute. I'll leave it there, I think. Not much more to add to that. And I told you it was coming. It's because it's got a chill in the air. So on that note, I'm gonna sorry, apologies. On that note, I'm gonna finish my drink, my cigarette, get my tent up, and then see if I'm hungry or not. Oh, dear me. Okay. Laters taters.